somebody please tell me what in tarnations is going on? How have we came from that and ended up with this? It's almost like artists are not even trying anymore. There was a time when AI art didn't even exist, but now human art is just a blank wall, bruv. I mean, come on, brother. It's like you man are taking the piss. You're not even trying anymore. And the same goes for buildings. What you need to know is that this is not an accident. This has been done on purpose. You see, humans become more creative and have a bigger imagination when they see creative forms of art and expression. So in doing this, making things be plain and dull, it dulls our mind down and it stops our creativity and makes us more easily to be controlled. So if you're an artist, keep creating art and be as creative as you can possibly be.
This will be one of the wildest things you've ever heard in your life. This video is for entertainment purposes only. If you've never heard of The Secret, it's said to have been written by the Rockefellers. But look, I thought this was crazy. This is what the ChatGPT AI responded when I asked it to type out The Secret for me. I ended up finding a video of this woman right here reading it.
The Secret was created by none other than the Rockefellers, and maybe even someone even higher than them, let's be honest. But this is their secret in their clause of things that they wanted to follow. And if you're a conspiracy theorist or a critical thinker and you're aware of what's been going on in the world, you're going to know exactly how suitable this is. This is written word for word, and I want to read it to you. Okay, so bear with me. The secret, an illusion, it will be so large, so vast, it will escape their perception. Those who will see it will be thought of as insane. We'll create separate fronts to prevent them from seeing the connection between us. We will behave as if we are not connected to keep the illusion alive. Our goal will be accomplished one drop at a time so as to never bring suspicion upon ourselves. This will also prevent them from seeing the changes as they occur. We will always stand above the relative field of their experience, for we know the secrets of the absolute. We will work together always, and we will remain bound by blood and secrecy. Death will come to he who speaks. We will keep their lifespan short and their minds weak while pretending to do the opposite. We will use our knowledge of science and technology in subtle ways so that they will never see what's happening. We will use soft metals, aging accelerators, and sedatives in food and water, also in the air. They will be blanketed by poisons everywhere they turn. The soft metals will cause them to lose their mind. We will promise to find a cure from our many fronts, yet we will feed them more poison. The poisons will be absorbed through their skin and mouths, and they will destroy their minds and reproductive system. From all this, their children will be born dead, and we will conceal this information. The poisons will be hidden in everything that surrounds them and what they drink, eat, breathe, and wear. We must be ingenious in dispensing the poisons, for they can see far. We will teach them that the poisons are good with fun images and musical tones. Those they look up to will help. We will enlist them to push our poisons. They will see our products being used in the film and will grow accustomed to them and will never know their true effect. When they give birth, we will inject poisons into the blood of their children and convince them that it's for their help. We will start early on. When their minds are young, we will target their children with what the children love most, sweet things. When their teeth decay, we will fill them with metals that will kill their mind and steal their future. When their ability to learn has been affected, we will create medicine that will make them sicker and cause other diseases, for which we will create yet more medicine. We will render them docile and weak before us by our power. They will go depressed, slow, and obese, and when they come to us for help, we will give them more poison. We will focus their attention toward money and material goods, so many never connect with their inner self. We will distract them with fornication, external pleasures, and games, so that they may never be one with the oneness of it all. Their minds will belong to us, and they will do as we say. If they refuse, we shall find ways to implement mind-altering technology into their lives. We will use fear as our weapon. We will establish the governments and establish opposites within. We will own both sides. We will always hide our objective but carry out our plan. They will perform the labor for us, and we shall prosper from their toil. Our families will never mix with theirs. Our blood must be always pure, for it is the way. We will make them kill each other when it suits us. We will keep them separated from the oneness by dogma and religion. We will control all aspects of their lives and tell them what to think and how. We will grow them kindly and gently, letting them think that they are guiding themselves. We will foment animosity between them through our factions. When a light shall shine among them, we shall extinguish it by ridicule or death, whichever suits it best. We will make them rip each other's hearts apart and kill their own children. We will accomplish this by using hate as our ally, anger as our friend. The hate will blind them totally, and never shall they see that from their conflicts we emerge as their rulers. They will be busy killing each other. They will bathe in their own blood and kill their neighbors for as long as we see fit. We will benefit greatly from this, for they will not see us, for they cannot see us. We will continue to prosper from their wars and their deaths. They shall repeat this over and over until our ultimate goal is accomplished. We will continue to make them live in fear and anger through images and sounds. We will use all the tools we have to accomplish this. The tools will be provided by their labor. We will make them hate themselves and their neighbors. We will always hide the divine truth from them, that they were all one. This they must never know. They must never know that a man's color is an illusion. They must always think that they are not equal. Drop by drop, we will advance our goal.
If I say that the world is round and someone else says it's flat, that's worth reporting.
Should we still debate whether the Earth is flat?
Like they used to think the sun went around the earth. Everybody's, hey, that's scientist. Well, he's so smart.
Until other science refuted it.
Right, but back then, like everybody at that time thought that guy was smart. Why at this time do we think that the earth goes around the sun?
There's an overwhelming science that the earth was flat, and there was an overwhelming science that
You'll learn over time.
we were
flying around the sun. They are basically placing us on a speck of dust flying through infinite space where it was made from this accidental Big Bang. And we really don't mean very much, and everything is kind of an accident, and it kind of leads you into this mentality where things are meaningless. It doesn't matter what you do in life, but the more you research, the more you'll find that you can't prove the spinning ball Earth unless you're suffering from cognitive dissonance and you've been programmed your entire life. All scientific experiments show that we're being lied to about what mainstream science is saying about the Earth.
If a pilot is flying around the curve of the Earth, then he should be dipping the nose down every 5 minutes. He should be dipping the nose down to stay around the curve. That's absolute proof that a plane flies over a flat surface rather than a curved one.
Most beef animals, when they are harvested, are dying of organ failure, particularly their livers. They pump gases into the packaging. If your packaged meat looks bright red, then it is filled with artificial gases to create that. Like, no one knows that.
Holy moly.
It would be pathologically dangerous. Dead soil, dead plants, and about to be dead people.
David and I got married, and we were told very quickly that we probably would not be able to have children. Because I had other health issues, just aside from that I've struggled with for years that I just thought was normal.
You're shortchanging yourself, you're shortchanging your own health, maybe your ability to have a family, your energy levels. You're shorting yourself on all those things to save a couple dollars. I always get a laugh like vegetarian-fed hens. Chickens were not meant to be vegetarians, just metabolically they need a certain amount of animal protein in their diet. The water cycle is broken. You can go to places in Iowa where you can't drink the water, it'll turn children blue and they'll suffocate. And more topsoil erodes away into either the ocean, the rivers, or our aquifers, which then poison all of the above.
You let that one go.
No, don't touch your arms down. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I thought that twinkle toes tactic would work. Apparently not, because I'm stuck like a bug.
With the score of Glue 2, Mythbusters Zip, it's all down to Jesse.
Jesse's got no shot at this.
I'm going to try and jump onto the platform without face planting into a bunch of glue.
It sounds like a perfect plan.
This is human bug trap. In 3, 2, 1.
Oh! Are you all right?
I don't know.
Oh!
My God!
Well, Jesse took a huge leap at the beginning to hopefully get farther than Valerie made it across our bug trap, and he did just before face planting into the stuff, and he was genuinely caught. I'm starting to think I should get a pair of scissors and just cut you out of this suit from the back.
I think that would be a great idea.
All right, okay. It's like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly.
So when he emerged from the suit, he went, ha-boom! It kind of sounded like a fart and an explosion in one. Just like, boom, right in your face.
There's no contest.
I was stuck. I would have definitely been stuck.
The Mythbusters are 3 down, all out. And as they say, that's all, folks.
But I believe that Israel has a powerful stranglehold on the American government. They control both members of the House and the Senate. They have us involved in wars of which we have little or no interest. Our children are coming back in body bags. Our nation is bankrupt over these wars, and if you open your mouth, you get targeted. And if they don't beat you at the poll, they'll put you in prison.
Explain to me what you see as, why you target or why you have a grudge against the Israelis.
The grudge is not necessarily a grudge. It's an objective assessment that no one will have the courage to speak about. They're controlling much of our foreign policy. They're influencing much of our domestic policy. Wolfowitz, as Undersecretary of Defense, manipulated President Bush #2 back into Iraq. They pushed definitely to try and get Bush before he left to move into Iran. We're conducting an expansionist policy of Israel, and everybody's afraid to say it. They control much of the media, they control much of the commerce of the country, and they control powerfully both bodies of the Congress. They own the Congress.
Are you an anti-Semite?
No, I'm not. That's exactly what they're going to say, and I expect that. What I am is an American. You see, I think America comes first, and we have a one-sided foreign policy in the Mideast, and we've alienated Arabs who have no way of fighting. So what they've done, and I predicted this on the House floor, is they would export violence to America, and they have. They have no other way to fight. I think President Obama knows this. I think he sees this. I think he wants to do something. I think his hands are tied. And I think he's dancing between the raindrops, trying to figure how I can politically machinate some scenario to mitigate these problems. Greta, I'm saying this. America is in danger if America doesn't take back the government without foreign interference.
Do you know where my dad is?
He ended up dying, actually. He did some pills and drove into an embankment. But he, when I was young, he would shit in his yard, make me bury it.
I gotta put on my hazards. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh my.
It's coming. No.
Well, I just seen a video of a Sasquatch encounter. I think y'all gonna want to see. By the way, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Look at this.
It was an accident.
Mad as hell. Man, y'all better look at Bigfoot face. He mad as hell. I ain't gonna try to say sorry after he done blew this man's whole shoulder blade off. But now he's saying sorry now that Bigfoot wanted to chew on his face like a piece of bubble gum.
I'm done.
Yeah, he definitely
This is Brian Tober. And this is my last video.
So what do we learn from this video? If you in the woods and you see a Sasquatch, do not shoot him in the arm. And if you do and he survive, he's gonna be pissed off. Let me know what y'all think about this strange video in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned.
If the government has $1 million, they can only spend $1 million, you would think. But that's not how it works. So the government has $1 million, and what's happening now is they're gonna spend significantly more than $1 million. So what do? They call up their friends at the Federal Reserve Bank and they say, hey, we need a $2 trillion loan. And then the Fed's gonna say, okay, we got you. So what do? They go to the money printer, boop, 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 and now they can print out $2 trillion. They loan this cash to the government, and now the government got the $2 trillion. The Federal Reserve printed it out of nothing. This is what inflation.
You know, I've got a question, and I yes, it is a problem. But you see, I've always wondered, how did you Jews ever get control of the i.e. Christian churches in this country? It's always baffled me to a varying degree, Rabbi Finkelstein. You know, you have your synagogue out there in New York on the East Coast, but I'm wondering, how did you ever totally get control of these Christian churches who at one time told their congregations to stay away from you Jews? How did that happen?
Well,
You know, our father Lucifer, the number one thing of all the organizations out there on the earth that we would want to infiltrate and take over of Ugoyim, obviously would be the churches. So we attacked them first, and we attacked them most. And we infiltrated the Catholic Church right from the very beginning. Why do you think the Pope and all the cardinals and the bishops wear a yarmulke? The white race never figures this out. And so then we took all your books that had all your scriptures in there, and we burned them. And then we wrote them in Latin so that you couldn't understand them. But we understood Latin because we're Jews and we're smart and we're educated. But you, Goyim out there, you never teach yourself. You don't self-teach. You're always looking for somebody else to do it for you. So you wind up being schleppers all your life. And so anyway, 1,000 years later, when a bunch of the white race started to wake up in Europe, and they started to leave the Catholic Church, it was a terrible time because we weren't making as many shekels as we used to. So we had to put a stop to it. So the kings that we had in our hip pocket, just like the politicians in Washington, D.C. today, we paid them off to get you declared heretics so that they would crucify you and kill you. But there was too many of you, and the West was opening up, where the Jews opened up New York and Rio, and everybody started going west to the Americas. And so we had to come up with a plan B. And plan B, we formed the Jesuits. It was a nice boy, Ignatius Loyola, that he started the Jesuits. And so they decided to infiltrate all the Protestant churches out there. And as always, us Jews work our way to the top. And then we take over the money line, the shekel line, the most important line, the lifeline, the gold. And so we took that over. And so slowly but surely we teach the teachings, change them a little bit to where it's all run by the Catholic Church again, the Mother Church. It's your mother, but the Father Church is the synagogues in Israel and in the synagogues in New York.
What the fuck? So streamers have been getting a dent in their head from headphones.
I found a dent in my head when I shaved it from wearing my gaming headset a little too often.
Here go another one.
have a dent. It's a indent, bro. Don't.
My wife tried to make fun of me the other day. She's like, you're using your headphones so much that trying to get a little bump. And look, you see, she's talking about this bump right here. But the thing is, I swear, I always had this bump thing.
This right here is how an average streamer who plays the game all day will look. The posture gonna be bad because they play like this. And also you see the dent in his head. This is an AI generated picture of how they think we'll look. So look, if you wear headphones when you play the game, don't wear that shit for more than an hour. Get up, move around, massage your damn skull. And before you go, click the link in my bio to get my new tea blend. It's high in antioxidants, it detoxes your liver. It helps your skin glow. It soothes muscle pain and muscle cramps. And it also helps you get great sleep.
Nepal, where are you going? Where are you going?
Yes.
New York?
Yeah, in Baltimore.
Baltimore, thank you. You, sir? Where are you from?
Malta.
Where?
Nepal.
Nepal, where are you going?
Malta.
Where?
Malta, New York.
New York, okay, go ahead. You?
Nepal.
Where are you going?
Ohio.
Ohio. Thank you, sir. You?
Nepal.
Where are you going?
New York.
New York. You?
Nepal.
You?
These celebrities fail their lie detector tests?
Are you a part of the Illuminati? Yes. No, I'm not. Did that come up as a lie when I said yes? Yes, that's true. Oh, see? That means I'm not.
You sure about
and I said yes. But I'm just kidding. Don't try to work the system.
Exactly. Are you all in a secret Illuminati-like club?
No.
Is it because you can't tell me if you are? No.
Don't be suspicious. Don't tell me.
Is that true, Sam?
Inconclusive. Can you imagine?
Bro.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Are you a part of the Illuminati?
No. Are you in the Illuminati? You're a very angry person. You ask a lot of questions with a lot of anger in your voice. I just want you to know that. It doesn't make a person entirely comfortable.
Okay.
We have one-to-one motion capture in real time in Unity. What's the coolest thing we can do?
Yeah, you're done. Whoa, you got it! Whoa! You got an alien! All right, what's next?
That looks pretty good.
I'm a perfect truck.
Hi guys. My name is Roy, and and for the most evil invention in the world contest, I invented a child molesting robot.
I beg your pardon, what?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll speak up. It's a robot that is designed to molest children, and I call it Robo Chomo. You see, it's powered by solar rechargeable fuel cells, and it costs pennies to manufacture. And it can, theoretically, molest twice as many children as a human molester in, quite frankly, half the time. So, do I win the contest? I win? Seems like I win.
Oh my God!
What's wrong?
What's wrong? My most evil idea was a blizzard in July.
Right. Well, I went in a slightly different direction with the assignment.
You built a mechanical sex predator!
Yes. That's exactly right. This guy gets it. You get it.
Oh my God, no I don't.
How do you even build a child molesting robot?
Well, that's a great question. What you do is you start by building a regular robot, then you molest it and hope that it continues the cycle.
You see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out.
This cop got lost after receiving an emergency call and couldn't see where the road was going. Suddenly, a dog appeared out of nowhere and took a turn onto the side road. Something pushed the cop to follow it, but the dog kept running deep into the woods. He felt that he was just following a stray dog and was thinking about turning back to the same road. But in the dark night, the dog was his only hope. And when they reached a place it seemed like a driveway, he turned around only to see a whole house on fire, realizing this dog was saving his family. When this
Get off of me! Get the fuck off of me, bitch! What's wrong with y'all? Get the fuck back! Get off of me! Y'all bitches trying to jump me. Get off of me, bitch! The fuck you think this is? What's wrong with you? I'm a fucking badge, nigga! Huh? You want this smoke, bitch? That's what you want? Huh? You want hands on you, hoe? Huh? The fuck wrong with y'all? Motherfucker, don't play with me out here, bitch. I'm not the one. I'm not the fucking one. Motherfucker, y'all got me fucked up, bitch. And tell Lorenzo, when I get back, I gotta talk to him about something. God damn, them niggas had me scared than a motherfucker. Shit.
Steven, for the last fucking time, take the mask off. What are you doing?
I thought we were supposed to dress up today, no?
Yeah, in business suits, not stupid cheap-ass Halloween costumes. This is a professional meeting. Who the hell are you?
I was going to cover for Steven. I owe him one. Homie's puking up Jack Daniels right now. He's not going to make the meeting. I didn't know that you men dress up like that.
Idiots. This is the most important meeting we've ever had. Dove, take over this meeting. I'm going to go call Steven right now. Dove.
Sorry, what's up?
What about this whole situation is funny to you? Are you fully briefed on the Clayhab acquisition?
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. Your name's Dove?
Yeah.
That's so hot.
Thanks.
What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here, you idiot. I'm getting this guy out of here.
Hi, Dove.
Bye.
I'm shooting webs.
Bye.
Oh.
What a fucking shit show. What the fuck was that about, Dove?
I do not know.
You're over there flirting with them, won some of the Spidey webs. How professional is that? At the biggest meeting of your life. You're really trying to hook up with Spidey right now?
This is my warning to all the crypto guys. You're messing with the federal government. So America, just this year, already said they're going to come out with a CBDC, with central bank digital currency. The moment they go to CBDC, this, I'm not saying may drop, see, because they're going to put this out of business. So you got to be very, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I still stay with, this is God's money.
Okay.
Bitcoin's people's money.
Okay.
This is fake money.
Okay.
And you guys all have been taught to work for this garbage. This is toilet paper. Wipe my ass.
And when they could just print how much ever they want, that's when the problem started, is what you're saying.
Yes, this is fake. 1971, Nixon, this is macro. Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard. So 71, a dollar became fake. Then it became the petrodollar. I'm an oil man. I don't even know that I own oil wells. Right. I don't own oil stocks. I like the black stuff. So Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard. This became fake, but the economy boomed. Real estate boomed.
Yeah.
Because they were printing this as fast as they wanted to.
Right.
Every time America got into trouble, they printed this.
The United States Federal Reserve is considering the creation of a digital dollar.
One currency expert claims the removal of cash would push America closer to a totalitarian state.
Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell told the House Financial Services Committee in March that the Fed had already begun testing a digital dollar.
So what we're doing is experimenting in kind of early stage experimentation. How would this work? Does it work? What's the best technology? What's the most efficient?
Just like paper dollars, a central bank digital currency, or CBDC, would be issued by the Federal Reserve. Those pushing for it say it would have several advantages over physical money. They say it could be used to fight inflation because the Fed would have more direct control over the money supply. It could speed up transaction payments and help fight money laundering.
The ability to track transactions has a couple of elements that are very attractive to economic policymakers. One is to know where people are spending their money. Another is to track taxes and prevent evasion and that sort of thing.
Backers say the U.S. needs a digital dollar if it wants to remain the world's reserve currency. Opponents warn that it could be a very effective instrument of government control.
Man finds exit from Guy's walls to the outside lands.